Okay, stop, relax. Okay, wait, relax. I'm gonna give you guys the answer to the hugely debated question: which Kakuja is stronger?
Nomad Beats.
Okay, so the first reason why people think this Kakuja is stronger than the owl is because this thing was the first Kakuja ever in the game. So that's the first thing you're like, oh, this thing was the first ever, so it's got to be the strongest. It's got to be what's on top. It's got to be what everybody wants. Well, it's not anymore. This thing used to be everything anyone wanted in a bag of chips. I'm not gonna say that, that's cringy. It's what everybody wanted, and it's what everybody was satisfied with. It had a damage boost, it had awesome range, it had offense, it had defense, and this thing never seemed to fail in a fight, in a comeback, in a war, any type of thing ever. So you're like, this thing is the best, this thing will never fail, I want this, and this thing is the best. There's no arguing. I don't even know why you're talking. But this thing is now old. It has a lower damage boost, it has less range now, and the offense and defense is now going to be even lower just because the range and the damage. So that's now putting this at a lower advantage. And now let's move on to the owl. So first off with the owl, this thing is now the new hip, the new whatever you want to call it, the new fresh. It's what everybody wants because it's the brand new thing. You're like, oh, this thing is in here, it's new, so it has to be stronger than everything else. It has to be what everybody wants now. The centipede is gone. But when you think about it, it's not exactly true. So the aspects about these things is it has great range, it has super good damage, and it's what you want now instead of the centipede. But we have to realize that the centipede was new and then it got nerfed. So we have to realize now that this thing was new and it got nerfed. So that's something we have to think about, that it can't stay like that forever. Oh, let's kill this guy, he's trying to kill me. Okay, so let's go off facts for a moment. In the anime and manga, the owl was significantly stronger than the centipede was. And that's what I'm thinking is happening in Ro-Ghoul. So you're like, definitely this has to be stronger because in the show and the manga it's stronger, so they have to do it the way the show and the manga is. Well, when we think about it, neither of these are complete. And the first Kakuja that came out was centipede, and they can't put out owl and then put out its complete part. They have to complete what's not done first. So that means that part 2 of Kaneki's Kakuja will come out before part 2 of owl. So this thing might not stay stronger than it is, if it even is stronger than it, forever. So you have to keep that in mind. This thing will be on top before this thing dominates it first. But then still the owl might go on top of it, but we never know. But if you guys do disagree with me, make sure to comment below. Make sure to tell me what you think, because I'm really want to debate with you guys, see what you think, what's better. But my final decision on which Kakuja is the best in Ro-Ghoul is the owl. I think this thing dominates the Kakuja for now, maybe, but we never know. So anyway, I'll see you tots later in the next video. Peace.